All right, everyone. What is up? It's Preacher Man Sports. Welcome back to another video. Yeah, I know I'm late. Cause I was busy all week. Um, jury duty, blah blah blah, porn shit. Yeah. This is the last week of the NFL season, everyone, and then the next week it's playoff football. And obviously, the Broncos are out of the playoffs for 8 straight year in a row. What else is new? Despite looking like a prime threat in the AFC, it jumped away from them, and yeah. so, uh, rival weekend, a lot of crazy shit could happen. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. The first game we got is where is it? Here it is. Pittsburgh Steelers going against Baltimore Ravens. Um, Pittsburgh is actually favored by 3, and understandably so because the Ravens are obviously resting a lot of starters. Tyler Huntley's not is playing. Lamar's not playing. A lot of their key players aren't playing. I think regardless, I still think Baltimore should win this because and I just think they should win, but I don't. I wouldn't be shocked if Pittsburgh win because they're resting. Like the Ravens already clinched number one seed. Why did they need to play their starters? And they clinched the number one seed, so they have to wait for the divisional round to face whoever the lowest seed is, which is most likely going to be Jacksonville. Or if Jacksonville loses, then it'll be Cleveland. That'll be something. Or if barring a miracle, another team could somehow, pull an upset. But I got the Ravens. Say they win this 24 to, let's say, 20. And that will eliminate Pittsburgh from the playoffs. And Mike Tomlin once again goes 9-8, like I said, because some reason he's allergic to losing seasons. I don't get it. He's an overrated coach, but man, that dude cannot. He just can't can't get a losing season out of the man. Can't do that. Okay, the next game is really interesting. We got the Houston Texans against the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts, despite no Anthony Richardson, has somehow made their ways to getting just about 10 wins. And the Texans, like, man, the Texans, if they make the playoffs, CJ Stroud is going to play. If the Texans make the playoffs, D'Amico Ryan should be head coach year. I still think it should be Steichen, but knowing the NFL, they're going to give it to Stefanski because of all the fucking injuries they had at quarterback. Even though that defense is the reason why they're winning games, but this is gonna be an interesting game. It's in Indy, and I don't know. Like it's gonna be a good game. Like I think the last time these two teams played, um, what did happen in that game? I think the last time these two teams played, it was in Houston, and the Colts ended up winning. The Colts ended up actually blowing them out, I think. And Stroud did play in that game. It's just I think their defense just didn't do shit. But I think the Colts are gonna win this. Like Gardner Minshew's the best backup in the league. Like it's not even an argument. Best backup in the league. Steichen, really good offensive coordinator. I say they win this in a good game by a score of 27-24. I think Matt Gay gets a game-winning kick. Gardner Minshew sends them down the drive, and it'll make like a let's say 47-yard kick. And I got the Colts winning this. So they'll punch their ticket to the playoffs, and they'll be all set. Okay, next up we got the Browns against the Bengals. Both like Cleveland's already resting up for the playoffs, and the Browns, and the Bengals eliminated from playoff contention. No Joe Burrow, it just shows you that the quarterback position is still important. Jake Browning's he sucks. All right, he had a couple good games, and then he just went back to what he was normally doing. I think the Bengals are going to win this just for pride, just for a little pride. And, they're going to have a lot of offseason talk because they got to worry about T. Higgins, who's a free agent. They got to worry about Boyd. And they also have to figure out, Jamar Chase. Are they going to give him the fifth-year option or just going to go ahead and pay him now? But I got the Bengals winning this just for the heck of it because Cleveland, what do they got to play for? And what do the Bengals got to play for? I say they win this by a score of 24 to I don't know, let's say 24-23 there. Why not? Next up, we got the Minnesota Vikings going up against the Detroit Lions. It's in Detroit. I think Detroit's probably gonna rest their stars because they clinched the division, obviously. And Minnesota, they need to find a way to win. But after what I saw against the Packers, like I don't trust them even going against the Lions backup. So I got the Lions. They'll move to 12-5, best record in a long, 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 long time. And they'll be all set going into hosting their playoff game. And yeah, I think the Lions win this by a score, let's say 28-20. Next up, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars against the Tennessee Titans. It's in Tennessee. It's once again battle for the division because the Jags, they have to win this in order to the Jags gotta win this in order to oh crap. Hold on. The Jags gotta win this in order to clinch the division because they have the tiebreaker over the Colts obviously because 2-0 against the 2-0 against them. They were 2-0. They swept them. About time. Um, and yeah, in Tennessee, Will Levis is hurt. Tannehill starting, and I got the Jags. I don't give a shit. Trevor Lawrence is playing, by the way. I'm pretty sure because he didn't play last week. They beat the Panthers easily, and now the Jags they're clinched the division and they're most likely going to be going to face the Browns, hosting Jacksonville, another playoff game. So yeah, I got the Jags winning this by a score of let's say 26-18. Seems like a reasonable score. Next up, we got the New York Jets going up against the New England Patriots. Jets no Zach Wilson, and I don't even know who their quarterback is. I think it's Trevor Siemian or some crap, because I think Zach Wilson with I think a concussion. Something like that. He has that, and the Patriots they're at home. I'm sorry. I got the Patriots winning this. I could be wrong, but the Patriots literally have a what 16 game winning just a 15 game winning streak against these fuckers. And they're gonna ruin their tank in the process. So let me see if they win. What's their record gonna be? They'll be 5-12. Oh my god, that's gonna be bad. That'll fuck up their tank for sure. The Patriots are gonna win, sweep the Jets. I say they win this by a score of in a boring ass game, 14-7. Oh man, bear with me, guys. If you know the reason, you know the reason. All right. So I got the Patriots winning. I can easily be wrong. They can actually just sacrifice their streak just by um, just to get a better pick. Get a quarterback, obviously. But I got the Patriots. I don't care. Book it. Next up, we got the Atlanta Falcons going up against the New Orleans Saints. It's in New Orleans. Falcons, they're basically, I think, eliminated. I think no, they're not eliminated. They still have a chance to win the division, but they gotta win, and they have to hope Tampa loses, which we'll get to that in a sec. It's in New Orleans. I can't pick Atlanta. I'm sorry, man. I was wrong about them. They're trash. Desmond Ritter, he's a terrible quarterback. Heineke's really not much better, but they just need a quarterback, and they're set. Oh, and Arthur Smith's seat is getting warm, is kind of hot. He's gonna be on the hot seat next year. All right, because I don't know how Tannehill, Mike Vrabel, and Derrick Henry got him a job, but man, I got the Saints winning this by a score of 27-20. It's gonna be I think it's gonna be a solid game. Um, the Saints they need this win, and if they lose, Dennis Allen's most likely gonna be fired as he should because he fucking blows. But I got the Saints winning this, and that'll essentially take out Atlanta. Next up, ironically, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers against Carolina Panthers. Same Carolina. Tampa, I got Tampa. I swear to God, if they lose this, I swear to God, if they lose this, I don't know. I don't get it. I think Tampa wins this by a score of, let's say 23-10. I think that's what's gonna happen. And Tampa will lock up the division, and they will most likely play the Eagles, barring any fucking bullshit. Next up we got the Chicago Bears against the Green Bay Packers. All right. The Bears have been on a roll. Defense has been playing well. Offense has been playing good. You know, Justin Fields showed you he ain't the problem. He is easily not the problem. I think he's the quarterback. Jordan Love, you know, I think he's the answer for the Packers. He's had a great year. I think he has almost 30 touchdowns on the year. That's crazy. It's just, you know, footwork a little question mark, a little question mark. But you know, this is an underrated matchup because a lot's on the line here. You know, the Bears, you know, they can, you know, it doesn't matter about this. They control the Panthers draft pick, so they got the number one pick regardless, and you know their own draft pick, so they have two firsts. So, and the Packers, they doing this so they can get into the playoffs. All they got to do is just win. All they got to do is win. They'll be in the playoffs, and they'll most likely play, you know, Dallas. But I'm actually going a wild card here. This is my upset. I got the Bears. And the reason why I say is because Justin Fields, man, he's gonna take the Bears only had what 3 wins last year, and now they're probably gonna get maybe even 8. That's a great step in the right direction. Help the defense out by getting Montez Sweat. If they can just get another defensive lineman and another weapon besides DJ Moore, the Bears would be set. In my opinion, to be a dark horse. I got the Bears in this by a score of, let's say, 20. Let's say 23-22. I think the Bears get a last-second field goal to knock the Packers out of the playoffs, and that's gonna be the end of that. Next up is my game, the Broncos against the Raiders. It's in Las Vegas. It's going to be a lot of orange there because, you know, the Broncos invade a lot of stadiums. You know, they travel well. No Josh Jacobs. I don't know if Jacoby Myers is playing. I'm not sure. And it's kind of hard to tell, you know. I don't know if he's going to play, but it's kind of going to it doesn't matter about this game, you know. You know what I mean? It matters like even if we lose, I don't lose, we'll get a better draft pick. We win, okay, sure, we'll have a winning record. But I don't know. This is gonna be a weird game. So I'm gonna go Denver because it's gonna be a boring game because honestly, Jarrett Stidham, you know, revenge game. That's really my only reason because Sutton and Mims is also back, by the way. Congrats to Mims for getting the Pro Bowl. Justin Simmons and Surtain, 3 guys that absolutely deserve it. And I'm gonna say this is gonna be like a boring game by a score of let's say 20-17. I think what happens is um I think what happens is I think the Broncos um I think they'll drive downfield. Actually, no. Scratch that. Scratch that. I think the Raiders will try and get downfield, and I think Aiden O'Connell will throw a pick to, you know what? Fuck it. PJ Locke. He'll throw a pick to him, and that'll seal the game. But I could be wrong. If we lose the Raiders, I really don't give a shit. We'll have a we'll have a better draft pick. So who cares? I don't care. Like, all right. Next up, Eagles Giants. It's in MetLife. I swear to God, if they lose this game, they don't deserve a playoff appearance. But I got the Eagles. I wouldn't be shocked if the Giants somehow win though, because the Eagles they just lost to the damn Cardinals in Philly. May I add? They've been terrible. You know, Brian Johnson's a terrible OC. The Eagles fans really took Jonathan Gannon for granted because he helped out that defense. You can't lie, because now your defense is basically Swiss cheese. And you know, I got the Eagles blowing out the Giants by a score of. You know what? No, I don't think they're gonna blow them out because it was in Philly and it was a close game. So I got the Eagles winning this by a score of let's say 30-17. 24. Eagles, they're trying to play for the division, obviously, but they should win. If they lose, they don't deserve the playoffs, even though they're locked. So next up we got the Seattle Seahawks against the Arizona Cardinals. Seattle, they have to win this game if they want a chance to get that last wild card save. But I don't know. I don't know. I got Seattle winning this, but I don't know. Like Seattle, they could get into the playoffs, but if they lose to Arizona, dude, which I wouldn't be shocked on. I got Seattle. If they win and if they win and Green Bay loses, they're in that last playoff spot and they would have to play most likely either Eagles or Cowboys. But I got Seattle winning this. I wouldn't be shocked if Arizona wins though. I got Seattle winning by a score of let's say 24 to 17. I wouldn't be shocked if Arizona wins, to be honest with you, because one, it'll put a good end to Jonathan Gannon's first year, and two, it'll take Seattle out of the playoffs. Next up, we got where's the game? There it is. Chiefs against the Chargers. Chiefs clinched the division once again. Oh, thanks a lot NFL for that, giving them the division. This division was supposed to be ours, but no, you want to give them the division against the Bengals? Okay, we know your plans. They're gonna find a way to help the Chiefs in the play. Mahomes get a road playoff win. I'm calling it right now. But besides that, I'll get into that next week. But Chiefs Chargers in LA, I don't give a shit. Give me the Chiefs. I don't care if they're resting their backups. Chargers are terrible. Chargers are poverty. You're going to be dead last in the division. You're only winning one division game, and that was against the damn Raiders in Las Vegas, the 60 fucking blowout. So I got the Chiefs winning this by a score of 28 to, let's say, 13. Seems about right. Next up, we got the LA Rams going to San Fran to play the Niners. Niners are going to be resting a lot of guys. Rams are going to be resting a lot of guys. These two, this doesn't matter because it battle of backups. Both teams clinched the playoffs, but man, this is tough. I just got the Niners just for the heck of it. Why not? I got the Niners winning this, and it should be like a middle scoring game. I say they win this by a score of 23 to, let's say, 23 to, let's say 20. Good little scoring game because, backups, Purdy's not playing, Stafford's not playing, Kupp's not playing, Debo Ayuk's not playing, no CMC. And yeah, they're resting them for the playoffs. And the Rams clinched the number 1 seed, so they got plenty of time. Next up we got the Cowboys going against the Washington Commanders. Dallas is favored by 13. I'm not shocked. Sam Howell is starting. Give me the Cowboys. Cowboys win, and they'll clinch the division. And once again, the NFC East is a bipolar division. And Washington, last year they lost in Washington. But this year is different. Sam Howell, he started. I don't care if he started last time. That Washington O-line is so freaking bad. That defense is so bad. And, yeah. I got Dallas winning this by a score of 30, let's say 31 to, let's say 17. There. I think that suits just fine. Actually, you know what? 14. I think Washington scores first, and then it's all hell after that. Game of the week next. You've got the damn Bills against the Dolphins. Winner gets the division. It's just as simple as that. All Miami got to do is win to get the division. Buffalo, they'll have the tiebreaker over Miami by sweeping them. And yeah, that's basically it. And honestly, dude, Miami, they haven't beaten anyone impressive. You saw what happened against Baltimore. I don't give a shit if they beat the Cowboys. They barely scathed them. They're no. Give me Buffalo. I honestly got the Bills in this case because I just don't trust Miami, all right? Tua is a Tyreek Hill merchant, all right? And I know you need weapons around the quarterback, but this dude, man, oof, I got the Bills winning this in a good scoring game by a score of 31 to 28. I think the Bills get a last minute touchdown. I think it's going to be Diggs to let's say Dalton Kincaid. Why not? And they'll clinch the division, and Miami will go in the first round to play the Chiefs, and the Bills will go to play the Colts. So those are my picks, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what do you guys think. Sorry it was a long video, but last week of football. And yeah, make sure you hit like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.